Hey guys, today what we're going to do is we're going to go through and remove cabin filters on my 1999 Nissan Stagea RS4S. It's a DayZ body kit and it's the RB25 DT Neo. It's a Series 2 C34. So this is Sheryl. This is my Stagea in the nice red. I'm going to do a video one day and go through an entire walkthrough of what I've got here. It's basically stock. Haven't touched anything body, haven't even touched wheels, not even suspension, nothing. Imported it from Japan, basically like this. And what we're going to do is go through. So we're going to do the cabin filters today. They're on the passenger side in here. And we're going to go through step by step how to get them out, how to get all the crap out the way. Cabin filters in general are not rocket science, but in this particular car there is no forums, information that I've found how to get them out. So I kind of just had to figure it out for myself. There's also, I'm going to show you the part number of what filters you need, even though you could probably do something yourself. Don't mind the car, she's a bit dirty, I need to give her a clean. And that's basically what I'm doing this isolation, is just going through and just cleaning up a bunch of crap on the car whilst I've got the spare time. So let's get cracking and let's get these cabin filters out. So basically the first step, we're on the passenger side of the vehicle. This is a right-hand drive. I'm not sure if they have left-hand drive, but it's on the passenger side here. Every cabin filter is basically underneath the glove box. Sometimes they're up in the middle up here, but in this particular car, obviously the Stagea, it's up under here. It's right in the back. There's a bunch of crap we've got to get out. So we need to take this glove box out. There's these couple of tabs here that's got to come past this lip on both sides. So we've got to push the edges of the glove box in and try and get the end out. It's very stiff. It's a very pain to get out, so I'm going to use two hands just to get this out, and I'll come back after that's done. So as I was saying, these tabs here need to come out past that lip. The easiest way I found is to push in the middle here, which allows these to pull in. Got this string here. We're going to have to remove this. There's also a couple of screws underneath the glove box if you want to take the whole thing out. I'm going to, just for simplicity. So we're going to have to try and remove this. There is like a clip at the very back here for this, which holds the glove box from falling all the way down. You just pinch it and you pull it out. It's a bit of a tricky one. There we go. So basically you just pinch these and that pops out, which just allows the glove box to fall all the way down and give you a bit more access to inside there. This sort of, it holds in, so you don't need to worry about it falling all the way back into the plunger. It doesn't go all that way in. So what I'm going to do is, as I said before, I'm going to remove the screws that are underneath this, and I'll show you what they look like afterwards. Mine in this circumstance has one of these credit card readers for the toll back in Japan. Yours might not have that, so I'm gonna have to make sure I don't pinch this wire or damage it. If you have it, make sure you keep it off to the side. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. I'll get back to you once I get these screws out from underneath, and we'll get this entire glove box out of the way. Cool, so we have the glove box out here. It's just two Phillips head screws right underneath. They screw in right here, and the tabs are just there. It could be easier for you to take those screws out first before you start pushing, get these tabs out, but I'm not really bothered. I don't mind doing it either way. So in there you can kind of see it says Ryco. That's actually where the filter is. So we're going to have to get rid of this stuff that's in front. There's a panel here and it's got 4 Phillips head screws. We're going to remove that. It gives us a bit more access in there to try and get these out. It's a very tight fit. You kind of have to crush the filter almost to get it in there. I'll show you what that's like in a second, but it's definitely not an easy fit to get in and out of that spot. Now once we got those 4 screws out here, this panel is actually underneath this top piece. Now there's another 4 screws up here. You can kind of see there's a tab there for it, there's a tab there for it, and there's one on the end as well. And then all this plastic here comes out in one piece. So you can kind of see if I move this, it comes out in one piece there. all the screws are exactly the same, so don't worry about getting them all mixed up. You can use a drill. I'm just using a screwdriver. It's pretty simple. I'll get back to you once that's out. Once you get those 4 screws out, this all just drops down. I've got a couple of wires here. Make sure you don't pull on it too hard. You don't want to pull all these out. This panel just fell off as well. That said connects just underneath it in there. So we're just going to unplug these. That one's quite simple. You just push in there and pull it out. This one I find simple, just to pull out these plastic things. You just push it together, you pinch it together on the other side, and then just pull it straight out, and that doesn't break. And then this entire piece can come out, and then you got quite a bit of access there to those filters. So just bear with me one moment. So now that we've got that panel out the way, you can see what I mean by it's a tight fit. There's not really much space for you to get it out. It is a twin filter. I've just pulled this one out a bit. They're so tough to get in there. You kind of have to pull it from the top first, even though it's not actually supposed to come out that way. The bottom panel is supposed to come out first, but we got this plastic bar here that's not detachable. This is part of the dash. I've seen a few people cut them out, but as you can see, like it's kind of like part of the structure of the dash, and I don't really want to cut my nice dash. It's in good condition, but for maintenance purposes it's really easy. You just cut it there and you can get the filter out, but I'm not really going to do that. I'm just going to deal with the struggle of just getting it out. So I've already popped this one out just by yanking on it quite hard. There's quite a few wires in the way, so just sort of push them down or cut off the zip ties here and then pull it out even further. The bottom one is held in by a metal clip, so you just want to get a flathead screwdriver in there and just pop it out. That allows you to get the bottom one off. So as I said, we're going to pull the top one out first. So move all the crap out of the way and just pull it. As I said, try not to damage anything. It's a tight fit, so as you can kind of see, I'm bending the filter. Most cabin filters, you don't need to bend them to get out, so it's not supposed to come out this way, but it's the only way I can see getting them out without cutting this. The filter's not going to be broken. It's, you know, they're pretty sturdy, so you're not going to break the filter doing it this way, but it's just, it sucks. Now we've got the top one out, the bottom one, you just lift it up and out the same way. Pay attention to obviously the way the arrows are facing as well. And there we go, we got the two panels out. This one's quite dirty, so I'm going to smack mine out, give them a clean up, chuck them back in. These filters here for myself in Australia, these are about $100 for the twin pack, so it's quite ridiculous. We don't have any sort of other brand. This is not a common filter, they're sort of discontinued, so to find them it's quite difficult. The part number, if you are looking for it, is a Ryco RCA318P. In other countries, different brands may have different filters. I'm pretty sure there's one available for a Nissan Pajero or something. Can't remember what car, but there's a couple around. They're a bit hard to find. I'll leave some notes in the description about what filters you can use or what people have found that works. As I said, there's just no information about this job on this car, hence why I'm making this video. It's just trying to help other people out to get this out. So if you have an air compressor, you can try and maybe blow the crap out, or maybe a brush, get some of the crap out of here. My first filters I changed were pitch black. I'll even show you a picture here on the screen. Some people don't even know these exist in this car. It's just how they are. Some Japanese cars of this year don't even come with a cabin filter, so people don't even know that they are in certain cars, and they're just absolutely disgusting. Like, you're breathing this in. Like, it's just gross. So I would just recommend buying new filters before you even think about doing this job, because I guarantee yours are going to be filthy. I've already changed mine a year, maybe 2 ago, so they're definitely due to be changed, but as I said, they're $100 for the twin pack here, unless you can find a cheaper brand from wherever you are, or cut up a filter to this sort of size. Other than that, you're just not going to get something in there. You could probably get a one-piece filter without plastic ends and squish that in there. There's probably a few that you can maybe make up and fit in there, but the seal's just not going to be the same. But it's just sort of a risk you're going to run there. And basically, yeah, to get it all back together, it's just a reverse process. Chuck this back in, put the panels back on, get all the full, get all the screws back in, chuck your glove box back in, your way to go. Just don't forget to make sure you put this back in. It just makes it nice and soft when you open the glove box. It doesn't just go smack. But yeah, apart from that, that's basically the simplest way to get these filters out that I've found. As I said, there's just no information on forums, so I'm going to go through and do a couple of small videos every now and then, just from small maintenance things, because there's barely any information about these cars. As I said, they're quite rare, especially here in Australia. This model is very rare, hence why I just love this car so damn much. It's just an awesome bit of kit. I am going to do a full sort of rundown reveal video on this car, running down everything that I've sort of got, all the mods I've done, and just an overview of the car. Got myself a unicorn. My mother got me that for one of my birthdays as a joke. But yeah, leave some comments at the bottom of the video. Just let me know what you actually want to see. One of the videos I'm looking to make, but I've already done it, so I'm not going to do it right now, but I want to make it, is how to bleed the clutch system on this car. There is 3 different bleed nipples, and I had a lot of struggle doing it because I didn't know the three bleed nipples, and I basically spent almost a couple of hours trying to figure out why my clutch isn't working. So I'm going to do a rundown video of that eventually, because it's just a bit of a pain in the ass compared to a regular clutch, which just has the one on the slave, but there's one on the master, one on the slave, and it's got a T section, and there's another nipple, and I don't understand why there's another nipple there. So some people probably delete it or something, but that's another video for another time. So as I said, if you did like this video, if you found it quite informational, leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you want to. There's going to be a few more videos on this car, especially during this isolation period. There is just so much crap I'm going to do. I end up changing my pod filter over because it was absolutely filthy. I'm probably going to degrease the engine bay, crap like that. I do want to tidy up some wiring. I've got plenty of things to do on this car. So leave me a comment if you want what your next video you guys want to see is, and I'll see what I can do about helping you out for some instructions, because it's just a difficult car, I guess, to learn your head around. They are very similar to a Skyline, so I guess you can have a look at videos of that and try and compare the two, but at the end of the day, the body is different and the interior is slightly different, so they're a bit similar, but then again, they are quite different. So, and thank you guys for watching. And just look forward to the next video, and hopefully it's a nice reveal video. I'm going to give the car a clean, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be your reason. We won't talk again.